Hi everybody, my name's Toby. I'm chair of Crew Energy. We're a local community cooperative that covers Wandsworth and Merton, and we do stuff around renewable energy, energy efficiency. We run fuel poverty cafes, helping people with fuel switching. We also do education events for some students in the two boroughs as well. So the government's about to launch the Green Homes Grant this month, but it's a very short time window. So by the time they launch it, it'll probably be the end of the month, and then we're talking about October through March for you to actually work out what you want to do and get your products delivered. So timescales are tight. Obviously it's winter as well, which makes it more difficult, and lockdown will also make it even more difficult potentially. Green Homes Grant has two levels. There's £5,000 available to pretty much anybody, and if you're on benefits you can claim up to £10,000. On the first component, the 5,000, that is a 2-to-1 ratio, so they'll provide 5,000 but you would have to spend 2.5 of your own money, and it can be any range up to that. If you spend 1,000 they'll provide 2,000. If you're on benefits, then there is no match funding. They will provide £10,000 worth of relief for any of the technologies that are listed. The technology themselves come in two areas. They come in primary and secondary. In the primary, we're mainly looking at things like insulation, so that could be exterior wall insulation, cavity wall insulation, loft insulation. The other area for primary is renewable heat. So that's really heat pumps. We're looking at air source, ground source heat pumps. Within this budget, we're really thinking probably about air source heat pumps or possibly solar thermal. You can also then have secondary measures, and that can be things like new windows, it could be smart heating systems. There's a whole range of different areas that you can look at, but primarily you need to do the other things first, and the reality is it will probably cost you most of that budget to be able to do any of those things in any case. So that's essentially the scheme. You need to work with MCS accredited installers for the renewable heat technology, and you need to work with a Trustmark installer for the insulation products. Crew doesn't really do much on the insulation side, but we will kind of help and advise wherever possible. We do stuff on heat pumps. We also have two people we've trained up to be EPC assessors, so energy performance certificates, so they'll assess your home, and they're also retrofit assessors, which means they can come in and they can recommend these technologies to you and say, look, if you did this, this and this, you could move your property from a D to a B, for instance. And then advise which order and which combination of products you should be looking at. So very quickly, in under 5 minutes, that's what the Green Homes Grant is. If you'd like to understand more, I think we could probably arrange some kind of Zoom conference call where people can ask questions. But the main thing is we kind of would need to start moving forward fairly quickly if you wanted to do something. Thanks, that's all from me. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.